Hello everybody, so it's just after Christmas and we're trying to introduce a few more vegetables into our diet, and if you've got children you find that really hard. So this is Hide Your Vegetables Vegetable Spaghetti Bolognese. So you will need 300 grams of carrots, which is about 3 carrots, 300 grams of leeks, which is about 2 leeks. Don't worry if you're slightly off, just get sort of 3 carrots, 2 leeks, 1 courgette, which is about 150 grams. I'm using chestnut mushrooms, but you can use any mushrooms you like. I've got 200 grams of them. Then I've got whole wheat pasta, which is better for you because it's got more vitamin B in it. We've got tomato puree. I've got the Magic vegan beef flavoured OXO cube. They are wicked. Tin of tomatoes. I'm using chopped ones, but you can use unchopped ones and chop them up. Soya sauce, black pepper, tomato sauce, and then to go on top I've got vegan style Parmesan cheese, which I've got from Lidl. I've never found it anywhere else. If you can't get this, just put normal grated vegan cheese on top. Okay, so first of all we're going to take our vegetables and we're going to prepare them. So we're just going to cut our courgette up. I'm going to cut it down the middle and then cut it down again so that when you cut it you've got it in 4 pieces, and we're just going to cut it so you've got it in cube size pieces. So we're then going to do our carrots. I'm not going to peel our carrots because most of your goodness is in the skin, so just wash them first, and then we're just going to take the ends off them, and then again we're just going to cut them down the middle. If they're really fat and you feel you want to cut them again, then cut them that way, and then when you chop them you'll have nice sized pieces. So we're now going to take our mushrooms, which you've washed first. If they're really big ones, cut them in half, and then we're just going to slice them up. And then lastly we're going to take our leeks. Just cut the bottom off your leeks, cut your leeks all the way down the middle, and then just take your outside layer off, and then just chop them up and cut all the way down to the end. Just leave the last inch, don't cut that bit. Okay, so we're now going to cook our vegetables. So I've got a frying pan and I've got some olive oil in it. First of all we're going to put the leeks in, and just move them about in your oil so they get covered with oil, because we're going to sweat the whole lot off. Then we're going to pop the carrots in, and your mushrooms, and then our courgettes. And because we're being healthy and we don't want too much oil in it, I'm just going to put a couple of tablespoons of water in so there's a little bit of liquid so that we can sweat these off. We're now going to pop a lid on this and we're going to sweat these off for about 20 minutes. If you haven't got a lid, put a piece of tin foil over the top and that will work just as well. This has now had 20 minutes to sweat off, and you'll see that the vegetables have shrunk down quite a lot. So we're now going to add our tin of tomatoes. I've then got 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. I've then got 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce plus a teaspoon of soy sauce. And stir those in. Then we're going to have some freshly ground pepper. And then we're going to add our OXO cube, which the best way to do an OXO cube is to crush it up in the packet so you don't get it everywhere. And when it's all nicely crushed up, just open your packet and you'll have crushed oxo. But please make sure you get the meat-free one, the vegan one. And then we're just going to put a little bit of water in the bottom of our can and rinse our juice out and add that to it as well. And then we're going to leave that to cook for about half an hour till the sauce is reduced right down. And you can either cover it with your lid or you can put your tin foil back on it. Now it's nice and bubbling. And just leave it to cook away. So we're going to take our boiling water and we're going to take our spaghetti and we're going to pop our spaghetti in and we're just going to let it cook. So once your spaghetti is cooked, we're going to take it out and we're going to pop it in a bowl. So there we have our sauce. It's been cooking now for about 20 minutes to half an hour, and you can see it's gone all nice and thick and reduced down, and all your vegetables are all nice and cooked. We put our sauce in a bowl and we've now blended it up so the children can't see the vegetables. If you find it's a little bit thick, add a little bit of water to it. So we've now blended our sauce up. And we're going to take our pasta and we're going to mix the two together. So we're going to mix all the sauce into the pasta, and you've got all those goodness of all those vegetables in there, and the children aren't going to know a thing about it. And then we're going to take our Parmesan vegan cheese and we're going to sprinkle it over the top. And there we have healthy vegetable spaghetti bolognese, hidden vegetable spaghetti bolognese that the children won't know the vegetables are there.